Good day, my esteemed viewers. This is Satellite Media. Mr. Okpada quickly respond to the reaction of Simon Ekpa and talking about the Prime Minister of Biafra in exile, precisely in Finland, reacting to what came from the first headquarters recently, that they are going to collaborate with European Union to extradite him to Nigeria. But in reaction, Simon Ekpa has said that he's inviting Nigerian government officials to Biafra convention in Finland.
You see, Simon Ekpa is a rock, not ordinary rock, hardened rock that no machine, no equipment can scratch his body. How much more the talk and plan of Nigerian government? You understand? Now, and if you watch, whenever Nigerian government trying to take a step in a diplomatic way against Simon Ekpa, they have failed in the other way, in the way of kidnapping, in the way of high assassin, in the way of buying his heart with money through friends, in the way of poisoning his food or so. Both spiritual and physical arrows they are throwing. When they fail, then they will try to come as if they are coming in a diplomatic way. They have failed kidnapping him from Finland. They wrote Finland government. Now they failed to kidnap him in the entire Europe. They are now trying to collaborate with the European Union to bring him back home. European Union have their own law. They know what Simon Ekpa is doing. They are aware of what Simon Ekpa is doing. And the same European Union, Nigerian accused that European Union and the Finland government are backing Simon Ekpa up. Now, the same European Union that Nigeria are writing to help them bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. Is it now that European Union will not back Simon Ekpa or will be fair to Nigeria? European Union, as I said, know the law. They will go through their law of self-determination of their own and to go to United Nations self-determination charter to see what Simon Ekpa is doing is against the law before they will pressurize. Not they have right to go to Finland and to pull Simon Ekpa out from Finland before they will ask Finland government to release Simon Ekpa. And before Simon Ekpa will be released, it will be an agreement between European Union and the Finland government, because Simon Ekpa is a citizen of Finland government. They cannot hand him over to Europe anyhow. If at all, it will be. That's number one. Another factor, remember that Finland is part of European Union now, and they are trying to join NATO. How do you think that nations like Finland will be in European Union and to vote against Simon Ekpa? Because they must only be voting when they consider finished and they find Simon Ekpa error, which they cannot find.
Okay, we are equally looking at another angle to what Simon Ekpa said, that for the fact that Nigerian sovereign state continue to look for him to extradite him through Finland, through European Union, that is EU, that is going to show that Biafra is legitimate, that it authenticates the legitimacy of Biafra. What are your thoughts about that?
Biafra is a legitimate nation. Remember, during the first war, Biafran war, the tiger, we here too, was further heavyweight champion all over the world. And when he came to defend his title, he came out with Biafran flag, Biafran national anthem. And in his corner, Biafran flag was there. Biafrans are flying the Biafran flag over there. And he won that fight. The World Boxing Governing Body said, no, you should not come with the Biafran flag. The promoters, do they say, no, He should not come out with Biafran flag. The country that hosts it, did they say no? He should not come out with Biafran flag. He was that a champion under Biafran government until he died. He hold that title under Biafran government until he died. Although he died in, I think, 1973. But that title wasn't relinquished out of his hand in the under Nigerian government, but under Biafran government. Now, this to tell you that Biafra have been exist and is legitimate government. And if not legitimate government, I don't see why European Union they are writing to bring Biafra someone back home, that they accept Biafran election offices in their countries. Almost the European Union accept Biafran election offices in their countries. America accept it in their country. Asia accept it. If Biafra is not a legitimate government, Biafran Republic government in exile, led by His Excellency Prime Minister God-given Simon Ekpa, is legitimate. If not so, they could not allow him to open embassies. And the first word you said, how do I look Simon Ekpa inviting Nigeria to come to convention in Finland? You see, this to show you that Simon Ekpa have a broad mind. He has a broad mind. He don't have hatred in his heart.
So say that is afford Nigeria opportunity of engaging him constructively to ask him questions while he's on the podium.
Now, this is why I'm coming. He said he will buy tickets for them if they don't have money. Because you know that you know what is going on in Nigeria. This to show that Simon Ekpa don't hate Nigeria. As they hate him, want to kill him, want to sell them, he don't hate them. But he's fighting for the freedom of Biafrans. You understand? He's a man that have a loving heart. He don't take anybody as his enemy, but he stand on the truth. He stand on the fairness of people's rights. He stand to protect people's integrity. He stand to protect people's culture. He stand to protect people's honor. He's not a betrayer. You understand? That's why he's fighting for Biafra. His own indigenous land. Fighting for them. So, and if Nigeria will put, how will I say this? Something like a pride or shame aside, and attend to this thing normally, then they will have right to sit face one-on-one to discuss with Simon Ekpa. If there's any way they will apologize, they apologize. If there's any way they will say, okay, let us settle this Georgia, let us be peaceful, exist. They talk it. But I'm sure Nigeria will not attend. But thank God he invite them to show them that he is ready to have dialogue with them, how to establish diplomatic relationship with them.
But before now, even Nigeria have accused Finland of not doing enough in trying to help them bring back Simon Ekpa. But recently, Simon Ekpa shared a picture where he was with the Prime Minister of Finland.
President of Finland.
Does it mean his intimacy with the authorities in Finland is the reason Nigerian authorities find it difficult to get at him?
Okay. Not only intimacy, but he was a citizen of Finland. He served Finland government, he served Finland army, and he's a top politician in Finland. And his party is a party that is ruling. That's number one. And he's a law-abiding citizen of Finland. And what he's doing is according to the law, which Finland have examined and know that he haven't gone contrarily against Finland law or against United Nations law or against EU law or against law of nature for man to be freedom, to have his freedom. Remember, it was freedom for man to be liberated from the hand of Satan, to have freedom from the hand of Satan, made Jesus Christ to come on this world. Therefore, I don't see anybody fighting for freedom as a sinner or as a person who committed crime. Because for human being, both Nigerian citizens, to be free from the bondage of Satan, that Jesus Christ left his throne on heaven and come on earth to save man, to set man free. Therefore, anybody fighting for right way, legitimate way of being freedom from bondage is not a sin. This is part of the thing that made Finland to look at Simon Ekpa and say, no, this man have not committed any crime against heaven, against earth, or against human being. What he's doing is right. This is why they don't release Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu that is in Nigerian custody. What are they doing? What Nigeria? What fairness have Nnamdi Kanu received from Nigeria that to make Finland to hand over? The Finland will look at the condition Nnamdi Kanu is passing through and say no, their own citizen will not pass this condition. Their own citizen will not win a case and it will be cancelled and say start again. They don't want their own citizens to pass through that thing. Even if at all there's anything to hand over Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. Do you see why Finland don't want to hand him over?
Yes, I've seen it. I think I must say very thank you for your time. This is Satellite Media and I'm Mr. Matu. Thank you very much for your time.